Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. Welcome to the exhibition of paintings created in the end of October and all of November, and there are probably a few missing, but those are my two books. Because I Can, the first volume, and Unlimited Possibilities, the second volume. And I hold a monthly drawing, and next month's drawing prizes will be these 14 by 14 inch canvases. And there are 4 of them. Make sure you can see all of that. And that's a nightscape. And I'm hoping that I can get some of the shimmer in there. Yeah, this is a good practice run for the rest of the painting, so I'm tipping that up. This one's really nice and shimmery. Beauty. There's the bird. Why is it upside down? I don't know. Beak, tail, wing. I'm standing on my stool trying to find out if you can see the shimmer or not. And there's the lantern one. I'm going to have to make another one of these. I really like that. There is some shimmer in there. There isn't a lot, but there is a little, just enough, really. And so those are the 4 artworks that are available to anyone who is entering by donating to PayPal or Patreon. I'm going to need that stool. I'm going to use... I'm losing my composure. Let's see if there's any way that I can hop up and down my stool and show you everything I need to. There's like 57 paintings. That works. Okay. So I love you guys. I'm going to try and tip always. That's an 8 by 10. I really do want to just step up here and make sure that I'm not zoomed in too far. I don't know if when I can see the glimmers now, and that might be too much reflection for you guys, so bear with me. I'm always learning. The hard way, I guess. So that's got some shimmer, mostly in that gold area. That's a 10 by 10. Yep, that's 10 by 10. Here's another one. I just did this the other day. This was with leftovers. And I thought it was going to be horrible, and it tortured me. And it turned out to be something I really like. And it might wind up in another month's contest. This is Escape you haven't seen yet. There is some shimmer. It's a lot subtle. And that is another 10 by 10. No, it isn't. That's a 12 by 12. My mistake. This is my favorite, or one of like 5 favorites from this month. Or 10 if you're not counting. And that's another one. That's a 12 by 12. And among my favorites, I think I called this Shall We Dance. And even though it has a little bit of... Well, not really. Not too bad. I thought it had some crazing, but it's really not bad. It reminds me of... what am I thinking of? Somebody in a ball gown and long lacy sleeves and some gentleman standing there. My boat is floated. It floats my boat. This is not aired yet, but it's coming soon. And I'm going to check and see if that's zoomed to the right place. It reminds me of something from mid-century modern. And I see, I spy with my little eye. Let's see if I can show you what I see. I see, and I'll never unsee this. If I tell you what I see, you'll never unsee it either. I'm not going to tell you. But you can ask me and I'll tell you privately what I see. It's no big shakes. It's more like a cartoon. Lots of cartoon characters. This is coming up. This is foamy stuff for packing material, cut or taking the corner brackets and dipping it. And my spatula too. Another 12 by 12. This is yesterday's video, and this is sea life or ocean bottom or something similar to that, and that is, like I thought, a 12 by 16. And then I have my first real success as a Dutch pour, and I don't like to use water in my mixtures, so this one has no water. I liquefied the stuff I blew over it with Floetrol, and I'm pretty happy about that too. So I have, hopefully, and I'm not making the shimmer evident, but I am also going to have to zoom out. No, that's good. Let's see if I can get any light on that. A little bit. I have some of my old photographic prints. And should you happen to be somebody who's interested in getting into the monthly drawing and making a donation to help me keep the studio rolling, if you don't like the paintings, I will offer a couple of these. That's a digital version of something. You may have seen these on one of the exhibition videos of one of the slideshows, rather. I like that. I think I was doing stuff that was a lot like pouring before pouring ever happened. So they've been around a while, but they're still pretty cool. They're wrapped in plastic. And even the ones that look pixelated are really cool. And that was my front yard when I lived in Maine. It got so cold today I'm in a sweater and I'm hot now. I'm not sure what to do about it. I am going to temporarily put that up there. And then start by removing. Yes, I tried to do a geometric, and this will get a slight coating of gloss, maybe some Liquitex with some water in it. I don't know how to show that to you because I've got some sunlight coming in the window and I wish there was more of it because the colors are really pretty. It's a little off kilter, but I like it anyway, and I'll be doing one. The next time I do this, I'm going to do it with chalk lines and grid line marks, so I know everything's going to wind up being level. This was a favorite painting from recently. I'm not afraid to think you might want to stare at that for a few minutes. Although it won't be a few minutes, I promise you. Just let me get organized, and I'll get right back to it. So this has incredible shimmer. Obviously, that was my Floetrol swipe. And I've got to get up here. I got to get busy. I got to remember to tip the paintings. Remember to tell you guys I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Let's see if I can get all of that in the picture. I think I said I had 57. Yeah, I'm not happy with that sunlight. Oh well. Maybe if I tip it that way you can see some of the shimmer. And then, that was early in the month. I don't think you've seen this yet, but there is a lot of shimmer in that. I just love that. And then, and I'm going to keep saying and then, I have the trees with the airbrushed sky, which probably could use another coat in the sky, but I like it anyway. And I'll show you that there's some shimmer in there. Maybe I should try and turn on another light. There we go. Hopefully that'll help. No, I don't think that helps. Oh well. So this is my swipe trees. And I should check and see if you can see stuff. You can, but not very closely. It's a lot better. Should I bring the last one back? If you guys have an interest in making a purchase of any of the artworks that you see, please keep track of the time when you saw them. That way I can find them for you. And if you email me, my email address is right below the video. Underneath Show More, underneath the link tree. The link tree has my website, my Pinterest and Instagram and Twitter links. I wish I could get the sunlight even for you. But you can see the difference between what it looks like in the light. There's some really nice purple flash from folk art clouds down there. This is a painting. I tried to do a background to do another painting, and I was thinking maybe a tree or something, and nobody wanted me to paint over it. So it's got some cool texture, and it's got some shimmer. It's sort of plain compared to a lot of things I do, but that's okay with me. This is the same. Another attempt at doing a plain background, and after I did the first day I went back and I put it on my Instagram. I put a digital moon in that, and then the next day I went back and put the silver moon in, which is pretty cool. This is a video I believe is coming right up. Let's make sure that you can see everything, and you can't. So this has some shimmer, the perfect amount I think, actually. Hopefully you can see that. I know I'm confusing the timekeepers. But I really would like to show them off to best advantage. But as opposed to doing this another day, we're going to do it now. This one will also get a light coating, so it'll darken up the background just a tad. A light coating of water added to Liquitex gloss pouring medium or finish coat, what have you. That's a favorite. I have a lot of favorites this month. And this is definitely one with all kinds of incredible colors and great shimmer. Lots of dots. Then I have my paisley. I'm going to try and put these in the vertical or horizontal position that I like them. Hopefully you can see that. It helps, the sunlight on this side helps a little bit for you to see how incredible the shimmer is in there. Hopefully. This is my my Canyon, Antelope Canyon Ode 2. There's lots of ring pours. That's a really, really beautiful piece in person. I hope you can tell. This obviously had Hot Orchid in it. And this turned out really much nicer than I anticipated. I thought it was going to be a little bit bland for me. Not that it isn't nice and busy, but it's really pretty in person. Let's see if we can, yeah, there's a lot of gold in there. Well, I get my step class in doing these now, trying to bounce up and down. This is going to be interesting. That's got a lot of reflectivity because it's all very well coated gold background. So remember to keep an eye on the time. I do sell my artwork, of course, and I'm going to remind you guys who are just zooming ahead that my email address is below the video. I like this better this way, but I do add hardware to paintings that I think can be hung more than one direction. I add the hardware in both directions, especially if you ask. All right, we're almost to my new favorite. But I'm going to lift that up so you can see. Paint chips. They follow my every move. All right. I just added this. This is available. This could be a duvet cover. This is so pretty. It's pillows, duvet covers, it's whatever. Fine Art America and Pixels.com are one and the same, and you can find the links for them right underneath the link tree along with my website. And then I did another one, like if you guys have seen one of my popular, I call them geometrics because they have lines and sort of square shapes in them. I'm trying so hard to remember to tip them all because they're so pretty, so much more attractive when you can see the reflections. So this was something that I didn't like, and I did a geometric, and then I threw some Mardi Gras beads in there and took my time and really made it something that I actually really like a lot, and it surprised the heck out of me, and you guys will see that in a video shortly. I'm gonna have to zoom out because I've got I think that is a 10 by 20 as opposed to a 12 by 24, and that has skin flowers and a little bit of paint. I will show you there's a little bit of shimmer in here and some good texture. That might need to be trimmed off. Actually, I kind of like the texture. This is very paisley. I think I'm going to move that out of there. That has a lot of gold and a lot of great colors. I thought it was going to be muddy, but it's mostly coppery where the darker tones are, and I love the bright colors in there too. This might be one of my all-time favorite paintings. I don't have enough time left. Bummer. So I'm going to move faster. And try and get them all in. Hopefully you can see with the light shining on it. This was supposed to be a dragon. And I squeezed a bunch of colors on it because it wasn't working out, and there will be a video. I'm just not sure if it might get posted on Phoenix Rising Priscilla Batzell art. I missed a week last Saturday. Sorry about that, you guys who are following me. Here's Escape, and I'm going to have to adjust my camera again, I'm pretty sure. Yup. I'm going to try and hopefully by tipping the painting you can see something. And that was, that noise was a lot of things sliding toward the, let me make sure. Yeah, we zoom right in. There we go. Hopefully you can see all that. I love the texture when I use skins and things are not coming off, and they won't come off. This is also a favorite with so many cells and so much shimmer, and it was even before I was using the Floetrol to swipe with, which I recommend, and I have a bunch of videos, and if you put Floetrol in the search box, you'll probably come up with any videos that have Floetrol in the title of the video. That's pretty much the way that works. I'm not sure everybody knows that. Alright. This one I wasn't sure how it was going, and I tried to not like it, but I really do like it, so I guess I'm very happy that I'm stuck with it the way it is. This came from a class. I've got 2 minutes, and I've told you guys that I've got books and showed you the paintings. Free dog hair with every painting. You'll find one somewhere, I'm sure of it. This has awesome shimmer. It was from a lesson, and I think this was also from a lesson. Lots and lots of spirals. It took me a minute to fall in love with it, but I did. I fell in love with it. This painting, hopefully that's all in frame. This, oh gosh. Alright, let's try that. This painting got damaged a little bit, and I tried to fix it. So it is what it is. It's still for sale. My son is throwing some wicked shadows. I'm going to try really hard to get all of these in right now. Right now. So if I don't talk much, I might get everything in. I should show you that one again. Hopefully tipping it that way will help. This is one of the swipe ones that I used Floetrol with, and I'm completely ready to do that again. This is incredible. I love this. You can't probably see it as well as I can for sure, because I'm here and you're not, but that's got the hot orchid in it with orange, and the combination with the black is just fantastic. This does not, it's not done justice in the video or the picture, but I wish you could see how well, I wish you could see all the shimmer in there, because it's great. This was a favorite of a lot of people. This was a really watched, that's a palette knife painting. This one is awesome. I thought it was going to be a fail. I thought it was going to be muddy. I've got 1 minute left, so I'm going to go really fast and try really hard to show you what I've got left, and hopefully I can zoom out far enough. Yes, I can. Okay, so that's a stripe. That's a 18 by 24. That's just dust. Nothing a damp cloth won't clean off. That is incredible in person, I gotta say. Yes, my house is dusty. Pollen, Florida. This is incredible also. I love you guys. I hope you noticed that there's over 1,700 videos on my playlists, and you can find all of them on my YouTube channel under playlists, all playlists, creative playlists. I love you guys dearly. I will see you anon. Don't forget to keep track of the time. Please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate the likes. Check my link tree. Check my Teespring clothing under the video for all over print leggings and t-shirts. Ask me questions if you want.